The first blow crushed a sleeping skull. The second made sure there would be no scream. Within minutes, 8 bodies lay still beneath blood-darkened sheets, the house swallowed in a silence so complete it felt deliberate. The axe never left the home, and the person holding it showed no urgency. He moved from room to room in the dark, making certain no one would wake before morning. When the sun rose, the house remained closed, curtains drawn, doors locked. Inside were Josiah Moore, his wife Sarah, their 4 young children, and 2 sisters who had been invited to spend the night after church. All of them killed in their beds. There were no signs of a prolonged struggle. No neighbors reported hearing screams. The house stood in the center of town, surrounded by other homes only steps away. And still nothing was heard. What unsettles investigators more than the brutality is what happened afterward. The killer covered the victims' faces with bedding. He draped cloth over mirrors. He adjusted the curtains. Evidence suggests he remained inside for hours, possibly until daylight began to press against the windows, as if he felt no need to rush, as if he had time. The crime scene was quickly compromised. Before proper procedures could be followed, townspeople entered the house. They walked through the rooms. They touched the walls. They handled objects. Whatever fragile evidence might have pointed to a name or a face may have been erased in those first chaotic hours. Suspects emerged. A traveling preacher was arrested and tried. Business rivalries were examined. Some investigators later considered whether the murders could be linked to similar axe killings reported across several Midwestern states during that era. But no conviction held up. No confession proved reliable. No physical evidence survived intact enough to close the case. The massacre turned Villisca, a small town in the state of Iowa, United States, into a permanent entry in American criminal history. Decades passed, yet the house still stands, restored, preserved, visited. Some claim to hear footsteps in empty rooms. Others describe doors shifting in the night. Whether those stories are believed or not, one fact remains untouched. Someone entered an ordinary family home, wiped out 8 lives, and vanished without consequence. More than a century later, the case remains officially unsolved. What lingers isn't just the violence of the blows. It's the image of someone breathing in the dark after the final strike. Floorboards creaking under slow, measured steps. The night stretched on while 8 bodies lay motionless only feet away. He left before the town awakened. He was never identified. But somewhere in history, there was a man who spent the entire night inside that house, surrounded by 8 bodies, waiting for the sun to rise. And no one knows what he was thinking while he waited.